Yo, so like a lot of people be like getting picked on, right? Like, shoot, anything can happen to anybody, right? And shoot, don't matter like where you at, like you're not really like exempt, you know? Like, do your homework on exam, okay? Like, you know? So, like, it's like you not, you know? Like, you know? Like you liable to get it too, you know? Like, shoot, like, you know, you know, like you can get it too. Like, don't think you can't get it, you know? Like, it's like, your mama telling you when you're young, like, you don't think you can get sick from eating all that shit. Like, you a human being, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not supposed to eat all that shit, you know? So you're not exempt from getting sick, you know? Just like you're not exempt from, like, being made fun of no matter the age or, like, you know, the size, anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, like, shoot. Shoot, man. People, like, you know what I'm saying? People be, like, trying to say things, you know? And then I said, bro, like, they just trying to talk, you know? Like, you gotta be, like, the flames, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be, like a campfire, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot. The more wood you add to the campfire, the more, you know, like, the more the fire gets bigger, you know, like, the more the fire gets to eat, you know, the fire gets to eat more wood, like, you get a bigger fire, you know, like, shoot, and the fire starts getting more noisy, you know what I'm saying, like, shoot. So that's why you gotta watch the things you feed a fire too. Cause imagine you just threw some explosives up in a campfire, then it'd probably make a big explosion, right? Like imagine like we sitting to a person and they just staying quiet, you know? Like that's what you should do though, most times though. Like if a person's just talking crazy to you, like, you should just stay quiet and you should be the campfire. You know what I'm saying? You should hold some, you know? Like some, you should be the flames, you know, like, should eat their words, you know what I'm saying? Like, should use it as a good motivation, though, you know, like, you know how you explode in a good way? Do it like that, you know what I'm saying? Like Dexter, you know what I'm saying? Famous Dex, you know, he said, do it like that, you know what I'm saying? He made a song called Do It Like That. Anyway, you know, like, I'm trying to say, like, do it like that, you know, like, bruh, be the flames, eat up their words, and, you know, just add them to your fire, you know, like, what they say you can't do, or whatever hating they talking, you know, like, ignore the hate, you know, and just, like, eat it like flames, you know, like, let it make you hot, you know, like, but, like, use that energy in a positive way, unless, like, you know, like, it's like, you know, like one of those moments you want to stick up for yourself, then you can use the flames to stick up for yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with sticking up for yourself, you know. So you can use it, just use it in a positive way, you know. Even sticking up for yourself is positive, you know, because, like, the worst thing came to worst already. Somebody's picking on you, you know, like, and they're trying to bother you, you know, like, and that's negative, you know, like, that's not good. Like, negativity is not good, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like, since they being negative, there's there's positive things you can do in a negative situation, you know what I'm saying? And sticking up for yourself is one, you know, especially when a negative situation is somebody coming to pick on you for no reason, you know, like, sure, you can definitely do that, you know, like, and you know, like, stand up for yourself, you know, like, that's a green light to stand up for yourself, as soon as somebody gets to start talking, like, you know, like, crazy to you, start hating, you know, you can do A, you know, A, no option is better than the other here, but you can do, like, A, you know, and, like, you know, walk away, let it feed you, you know what I'm saying? You hear what they saying? You got ears too, you know, like, shoot, you can hear, you know what I'm saying? So you hear what they saying, and you know, like, let it run through your mind, you know, cook it with your family, son. And then, next thing you know, shoot, they could just, you know, like, walk up out of there, you know what I'm saying? And you like, yo, like, shoot, let that pass through one ear and out the next, you know? Like, don't let it shake you, you know? Like, shoot, can use that as fuel to the good explosion. Or you could do B, and, you know, like, stand up for yourself, you know? But just, like, be prepared for anything when you stand up for yourself. This person might be so ignorant that they might just, you know, like, want to fight you just because they can't get their way with you, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like, you know, shoot, scared them, you know? Just be prepared, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, folks be like, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get you out of the blue, you know? Shoot, don't let them get you, gang. However you can get them, get them. So gotta stand up. If you're gonna explode on them, explode on them. You know what I'm saying? But don't really explode on them, you know, like, just like, you know? Shoot. Use the tools, gang, your brain, you know what I'm saying? When I say you explode, you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean, gang. You know? Take off. You know? Don't listen to the hate. Just use the words as pure motivation. Motivation be fire too. You know, how big is your motivation? You know what I'm saying? So, I'd say it's as big as your heart is, you know? Like, but like, shoot, like, your heart can be as big as you allow it to be, you know what I'm saying? You can open your heart, you know, to carry so much fire, you know what I'm saying? But like, you have to be prepared for it beforehand, you know? Like open your heart to, like, you know, like, hearing things that, like, people are gonna say to you, you know, to, like, make you feel, like, the fire, you know, so you can, you know, like, but it's not really so, like, it's like, you know, like, just so that, like, you know, like, you're motivated, you know? Like, when you open your heart to being like that, like, yeah, it'll motivate you still, you know? Like, you gotta open your heart to, like, hearing, like, people, like, kind of diss you sometimes, you know? But, like, you can't let the diss and, like, shake you, you know? Like, I learned that from, like, basketball, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot. Like, can't really let it just shake you. Like, you gotta just, like, keep gaming, you know? Like, you gotta be a gamer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be, like, thinking this, you know? Like, thinking it. Like, what they saying, you know? Like, you gotta be like, yo, like, 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 buddy's, like, on the sideline, like, yo, I can't shoot, you know? Shoot, pull up, get the ball next time, right? Pull up when I get the ball next time, right? Just take my time with it. Shoot, follow through, splash, you know? Next thing you know, he's like, yo, that's a fluke. Do it again, you know? The next time you get that shot, do it again, you know? But, like, make sure the shot's efficient, though, you know? That's how you got the last one to go, because it was an efficient shot, and you believed in yourself, too. So make sure it's efficient, and you believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I used to move, you know? But, like, I took it, like, I'm taking it in, like, you know, like, and I took it, too, like, in a way that's, like, you know, like, off the court, too, you know? Like, whatever I'm doing, like, make sure it's off the court, too, you know? But people be hating, bro. Like, even my own brothers be hating me, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it'd be crazy, I'm telling you. If you move it crazy again. No cow. Or, you know, the good thing is, like, you still have brothers, you know? Be showing love, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, shoot, like, the world ain't all bad, you know? But, like, when you see, like, it's pretty bad around you and you don't really have, like, too many positive things, like, going for you, you can just, you know, like, stay to yourself and, you know, like, think, like, you know, like, you'll be added fuel to the fire that way, too, you know? You know what I'm saying? So, okay, you know, like, you can add fuel to the fire that way. Thinking and brainstorming, you know? Shoot. That's a wildfire. That's a fire. No, that's a campfire. Shoot, that's flames, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's real flames. Flames inside you. You know what I'm saying? That's your motivation, okay? I'm telling you, to use that for anything. That burn that you feel from those flames, you could use it for anything. Okay? Just believe it. 100% believe in yourself. Okay? Yeah, man. God bless. Once again, love.